I just got back from the grocery store. I did my weekly shop and now I'm just gonna do a bit of meal prep. I'm gonna keep it very simple, but I just need to prep a few things to make my week a bit easier. To start, I'm gonna make some yogurt. I haven't made this all winter, but I've been eating a lot of yogurt recently and I just want to get back into making it at home. So the yogurt is gonna ferment for about 12 hours until tonight. And now I'm just gonna prep 2 more things. So for my snacks, I've been loving having these little jars in the fridge just to grab and go if I need something quick. So I'm gonna prep a couple of those. I switch it up every time, but I usually do a base of either oats or teff, which if you don't know what that is, it's a mix of teff flakes, which is like a grain, and then polenta, buckwheat flour and rice flakes. I always ate this in my childhood and it's so good. I'm gonna add some chia seeds. Pinch of salt, some yogurt and some water. These are gonna go in the fridge until I'm ready to use them. I'm gonna air fry this for about 10 minutes. Okay, this delicious salad is gonna be my lunch. This was actually super simple to make and only took like 12 minutes. I just air fried the focaccia and then made a really simple salad. Lettuce, cucumber, sprouts, sauerkraut and some lentils. Simple dressing, just olive oil, apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper. And top that with the focaccia, which is super crispy. So I'm gonna enjoy this and then I'm heading to a lecture in about half an hour. I just got back from work. I am so tired. This day has just been so draining for some reason. For dinner I just made a super simple potato stew with some chickpeas and bell pepper. I started by sauteing some onions and then once those were browned I added the potatoes and bell peppers as well as some salt, some pepper tomato paste and some curry paste. Gave that a minute or so and then added some water and let that simmer for around 15 minutes until the potatoes were tender. And now we're here, so I'm gonna add a few finishing touches. First of all, some fresh parsley. Are we surprised? Probably not. And then I'm gonna do some lemon juice. This is exactly what I need right now. I'm gonna eat my stew in front of my laptop and just watch some hockey, I think, because I just need to rest. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Breakfast, das ist also
Good morning. Wednesdays are usually pretty chill for me just because I don't have any lectures, but today I do have a doctor's appointment and I also need to work in the afternoon until 8 p.m. and I also need to do a bunch of uni stuff, so it's still kind of packed. For this morning, I just have some overnight oats here, which are very thick. I'm gonna add these to my bowl. Got my rhubarb compote that I made with rhubarb, sugar beet syrup and a pinch of salt. So that's it. A very simple breakfast. It only took about 10 minutes. It's so good. Okay, so I am about to leave for my doctor's appointment and I'm just gonna have a little snack to hold me over until lunch. So I just thought I'd show you this snack that I've been loving. This is some blueberry banana bread. I will link the recipe for this down below. It's really good. It's my favorite kind of baked good at the moment. Anyways, with this banana bread, I usually just add some peanut butter and or yogurt. Today, I just want to do peanut butter. And I'm not usually filming these snacks, at least this week, because I just don't have the time, honestly, to just remember to get out the camera every time I'm snacking on something. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna eat my banana bread and then head to the doctor. Then we'll have some lunch. Good morning. Let's start with some breakfast. I've got a whole roasted sweet potato here. This took about 15 minutes in the oven and in the meantime I just cleaned up my apartment a bit. And now I'm gonna add some toppings. To start, I'm gonna add some yogurt, some berries. This is already way too full. A sprinkle of hemp seeds. Obviously I have to add a bit of flaky salt on top. Looking very nice. Let's eat. It's so good. This took me 5 minutes of hands-on work. I don't make this often enough. Let's make some rice. vision for a falafel bowl that I want to make. I'm going to start with some hummus. And then I've got some cucumber salad. It's just some cucumber, red onion, salt, lemon juice and olive oil. And that's been marinating in there for like 3 hours. Okay, and then I've just quickly air fried some store-bought falafels. This is my favorite falafels that you can get from the store here, in case you're interested. So I'm just gonna add these on top. Sesame seeds and some black sesame seeds. And then obviously I'm adding parsley because it's parsley. And then I am just gonna add some of the lemon juice and olive oil mix on top just to have a bit more of a sauce. Okay, I've got my flatbreads here, which are looking a little funky, but let's taste them. I mean, they taste good. I love the rye flour in there. I think it gives such a nice flavor. Very, very good. Alright, it's been a very busy day so far. This morning I woke up really late, like a lot later than expected. I had to present an assignment at uni though, so I had like 10 minutes to eat my breakfast. Luckily I had prepped some polenta the night before, so I just had that and then the leftover rhubarb compote and some tahini on top, and that was my breakfast before uni. And now I'm back home and I just filmed the recipe for this cucumber salad. That should probably be on Instagram by the time you're watching this video. I've just got some fries on the side. I'm also gonna add some chickpeas just for a bit of protein. But yeah, this is gonna be my lunch. I'm very excited to eat this. The cucumber salad is really delicious and super fresh. And then obviously fries are pretty much a weekly occurrence in my household. As you can see, still at my desk. I've been just doing a bunch of homework today, so I'm gonna spend the evening at my desk and get it done. I just pulled out a bunch of stuff from the freezer that I had because I needed something quick. We've got some baked beans from a can, and then some frozen broccoli, which I topped with some pickled onions. And then here I have a slice of banana bread with peanut butter and an apple that I'm gonna eat while finishing my papers. It's gonna be a very boring night, but that's just uni life. Got back from a bike ride with a friend of mine. We did about 12 kilometers and then had some drinks and then biked back. So now is a pretty late lunch, it's almost 2 p.m. and I really feel like having a sort of baked salad because I also have a bunch of cauliflower left. I have an idea in mind. I'm also adding some chickpeas for a bit of protein. Okay, let's season. I'm gonna use some salt. Good amount of this, some curry powder, about a teaspoon, and some thyme, also a teaspoon, and then obviously some olive oil. I'm gonna air fry the cauliflower at 200 for about 20 minutes. This. Okay, the cauliflower is done. I could not have made a bigger mess. Some fresh parsley and some arugula. Does need a bit of pepper. Now it's perfect. For the sauce, I've just combined some tahini with some apple cider vinegar. I have a feeling that this is going to be so good. Oh my god, that's like one of the best things I've ever made. If I ever open a cafe, this would be on the menu. My god. I was planning on going for a run today. Safe to say that's not happening. Let's make some waffles. I'm going for like a chocolate hazelnut flavor, so I'm going to top the waffles with some hazelnut butter. And obviously some maple syrup. I mean, the taste is good. I just need to work on a better texture. I just finished eating breakfast and I'm just gonna prep my lunch because this needs a bit of time to rest in the fridge. In my blender I just have 1 red onion, 4 cloves of garlic and some fresh parsley because I'm making some red lentil falafels. And the way I make it is I usually pulse this beforehand just to make sure that I don't get like a chunk of garlic in my falafels, which is not very pleasant. And then I'm gonna add my lentils and some spices afterwards. It's now very finely chopped. I'm gonna add the lentils. Very important, these are soaked but not cooked. Okay, let's add some spices. First of all, we need some salt, a teaspoon of cumin, and a teaspoon of some coriander. I'm gonna blend this up once again. As you can see, it's like a smooth paste now. So now I'm gonna let this rest just in the blender for a couple of hours so it can thicken up a bit. So I have a bowl of water here because it's actually gonna be easier with slightly wet hands. I'm gonna do about a tablespoon per bowl. Okay, so my lentil falafels are done. I'm gonna add them on top of a salad base that I just made. I combined some bell pepper, lettuce and some pickled onions with salt and pepper, and the sauce is just yogurt, tahini and a bit of apple cider vinegar. And I'm very much aware that I'm putting tahini in and on everything right now, but it's just so good, I can't help it. So I'm gonna add my falafels on top. The mixture made about 14, so I used half for now and then I'm gonna freeze the other half. Well, these are just looking absolutely fabulous. Like, how good are these looking? I'm so excited to eat. Okay, let's give them a taste. Yep, definitely gonna make them again. The contrast of the falafels and the fresh salad underneath is also really good. Later today I'm actually heading to my parents' house because we're having our weekly family dinner. We usually do that on Sundays. So I'm gonna head over there in like 4 hours. In the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy my falafels, clean my apartment and do nothing because tomorrow is the start of a new week, which is gonna be just as busy as this one. So I'm just gonna relax. I'll see you at dinner when I'm at my parents' place.